And welcome back, everybody, to Exodus Session 18. It's been quite a while since we last had a game. Um, I'll do a quick recap, dipping into the last two sessions, because I feel like context is needed from both. So the group was tasked with infiltrating and helping the Vyers defeat the Curdle clan. And upon arriving, they discover that there's a significant human resistance amongst them, working together with them. The rebel forces were mostly commanded by a guy named Captain Keats in that particular region, and then Zulgrush of the Curdle clan, who was a bugbear. Um, Zulgrush spoke to the party about how they were fighting the oppression of Lord Arcanon's rule, and which led to a fight between the two and leading to Zogrush's death between the party and Zogrush. Um, they were confronted by Commander Ram, who proceeded to tell them that they were too dangerous to be working with or to be dealt with by Arcanon, and so he was given the orders to execute them. They managed to fight off the Vyers and weren't able to catch the fleeing Commander Ram, but rather were intercepted by Lilith, who wanted to get even with them for earlier events. And she also wanted a promotion. Uh, they defeated Lilith and escaped with the speedboat. They tried to use disguises to fool the vampires into thinking that it was Lilith with a few henchmen, but the disguises failed and they were fired upon. They fled to a remote island further out to sea, and upon arriving, realized that they didn't have any fuel to leave the island. And this is where they are currently at.
Okay. So we have no clue where we are. We really don't know if we're safe as vampires in this place quite yet.
Can we tell if we are on an island specifically?
When you guys were coming up on the landmass, as it
Mm-hmm.
got larger, you could tell it was an island.
Okay.
You can confirm that if you want with an insight check
I'm gonna.
or a nature
That's
check.
good. um. Okay. Um. When is the last time we had a long rest? How tired are we right now? AKA how,
Very
AKA
tired.
how Oh, okay, so grumpy.
The last time you guys didn't even sleep, I don't think. So the last time I think you guys slept were when you were in that mold earth cave that Iku made back on the shoreline that was like
Mm.
across from the Goblin Fortress. I think that was the last time you had a chance to sleep, but I don't think you did because Iku stayed up, and then I think you guys were like interrupted by a scout team that was like looking for you.
Okay.
So I don't know, like it's probably been 3 days since you last slept, if that wasn't the point that you slept at. So you guys are extremely exhausted.
I think Glug is currently grumpily collecting any driftwood he can find on this beach.
You find plenty of it.
Great.
There's a lot of stuff that's washed up. You find bits of like crates and barrel too that are washed up as well.
Awesome. I'm gonna take what wood I can find and bring it underneath one of these trees for some cover. I'm um basically working to make a very hot pit.
Okay.
A hot pit?
Well, I guess we'll. Yeah. Well, while we're here, we have no way to leave. because this thing cannot move anymore. Might as well do something useful. And he's just like kind of grumbling and grabbing these things and getting them together.
Is this a path right here?
It's a very like light trail made by something you're not familiar with. Like you don't seem to think it was made by humans. It's a very narrow trail.
What about this here, Glug? Is this perhaps useful?
And I sort of point down the way.
Ah, he looks over at it. If he inspects it, can he tell what might have made this trail?
All right. So roll me a nature check, or yeah, roll me a nature check.
Okay. Mhm. Adding it up. Oh, sweet. 18.
So you look closer, and you can't. It's not footprints. It's like
Hmm.
something has created this like natural rut, like or just over time, the rocks and the dirt has weathered away as something continued over time to like trudge up and down this path. It's not really a path, it's just a very narrow like trail that has a long rut going along it, up the hill and into the jungle.
It is a small game trail. Unless you were looking for food, I don't know what purpose it would serve. Do you want food?
Well, we need food, surely.
Right.
As you look around though, Glug, you see that that's not the only trail. There's several trails leading up into the middle of the island into the jungle that have the same characteristics.
Flog points these out and says, perhaps there is much food on this island. Would y'all care to go on a hunt?
What's Seraphina up to?
Yeah, ready to go for a hunt as well? Ready to eat?
If you guys are both going on a hunt, yeah, I guess I'll go too.
Do you want to stay at the beach?
I was kind of considering it, but I'm not too sure what I would do quite yet.
I have an idea. If you wanted a reason to not go hunting.
Sure. What's your idea?
Glug was essentially trying to create a like mini forge, just a small enclosed space in the ground that he can like do some metal work with. But he definitely needs help digging that hole and like getting that fire going and getting that heat going to be hot enough.
Oh, I could definitely make that happen. Yeah, I can stay behind. So I'll stay behind and stay on the beach.
All right.
Um,
So you guys head inland. Who was staying on the beach? Iku?
Yes, I'm staying behind to set up camp.
All right. You head inland, and the jungle becomes thick, like just almost immediately as you like walk up this narrow trail, and you're having to like duck and walk underneath branches. Like you're almost down on all fours trying to navigate through this. But roll me a nature check to try and find animals to hunt. Roll me a nature or survival.
What's my survival? Ooh, all right. Oh,
All right. You managed to pick up on a trail. On fix something. me 1 second.
No
I'm not ready to
problem.
put you on a certain map, so I'm quickly throwing together a new one.
You're good. You're good. How's Serafina feeling right now after not a whole lot of sleep, having to run and then run more and then run more?
Just exhausted.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Hmm. As we're walking down this trail, you notice Glug keeps kind of glancing at you, and he keeps glancing at different parts of your armor and like frowning a little bit as he does it.
Plug, roll me a perception check as you're glancing at her armor.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh wait. Oh wait. I get to add something to that, and I accidentally.
All right.
Sorry. Dirty 20. It's a dirty 20.
That's good enough.
Okay.
Okay, so you notice that one of her shoulder plates is a little lopsided, and looking underneath, you see something like lodged in between them, like almost forcefully.
Uh, Serafina, do you mind if I take a closer look at your armor?
I guess so. Sure.
He gets in a little bit closer to that shoulder piece, and he's gonna look at what's wedged in there.
I don't think
So
she noticed, so when she
it
sees
doesn't
you doing that, she's just gonna kind of be like, "Oh, look at that."
Oh,
it doesn't take much to pry it out, but it's a little black orb, and you stare at it for a moment, and it kind of like blinks and comes to life, as if it's like an eyeball staring back at you.
uh, Serafina, what is this?
I don't know. It was. I don't know. I didn't even realize it was there.
Hmm,
It
not a
like darts
problem.
around. It looks like it doesn't look like a flesh eyeball, like a living eyeball. It looks like mechanical in nature. You're able to easily discern that.
And does it move like a does it move on its own, or is
It's darting around frantically, looking as if it's looking for something.
uh I will. Glug takes a little like magnifying glass, clicks a button, and 3 more magnifying glass pop out, and he examines it, and he will cast Identify.
All right.
um,
Can you link identify real quick to make sure exactly what it
well, I don't know how to do that. How do I do that?
does?
Link Identify?
Yeah, like the spell. I'm assuming it's a spell, right? Or it's an item
Yeah,
that
it's a
uses
spell.
that spell.
I don't know what you mean by link it, though.
Oh, hold on. I just don't know exactly what identify does.
Oh, here. I got you. This is a little silly, but yeah, we'll work with it. Going in Discord right now. Boom, boom. There you go. That's Identify.
Okay. So there's no spells on the item. It's not magically. There's nothing magical binding it. Looking closer, you're able to figure out that uses like radio or technology, radio technology. So it's like transmitting, or it's meant to transmit data.
Oh.
It looks very similar. Hold on, roll me an insight check. I don't know if I
Okay.
want to divulge this like freely.
All right, all right. Uh, Insight could be better, but that's all right. 12.
That's good enough. It
Okay.
looks very similar to the orbs the vampires use, the null magic orbs.
Oh
But it is
my
not
god,
that.
it's a fucking bug. Is it a bug? Did we
You
get
put it
bugged?
together. It's yes, it is a tracking device
Oh my god. Um,
that had been
immediately,
placed in her armor.
can I find it's can I, after having identified this, can I find a way to turn it off?
Um, sure. Roll me an engineering check.
Engineering. Oh gosh. Come on, engineering. Don't fail me. I always roll low for engineering. Oh, 22.
You can easily figure out, like, by prying it open or just destroying it will deactivate it.
I find a delicate way to deactivate it.
All right. You managed to deactivate it.
I Serafina, this is how they were tracking us. This is how they found us.
You
Do you have
slowly
any?
start to realize the reason why that these vampires were able to find you so easily and see through your disguises was because of this.
Oh, this is how they always knew it was us. He looks around at her. Do you have any more of these on you?
Not that I'm aware of. She kind of pats herself and surveys herself. When did that happen?
Yes, I
Roll
was
me an
just
insight.
thinking. When did someone get close enough to you to do this?
This is going to take a monumental. You can't recall, unfortunately,
Oh,
Seraphine.
um,
Sorry, I didn't see the first one.
let's see. We don't know when this could have happened. Well, we'll have to be extra careful, make sure we don't let anybody get too close. We can't have this happen again.
Oh, you're right.
You know, I'm seeing some well, pardon me, but I'm seeing some weak spots in your armor. This evening, if you would like, I could do a little bit of some touch-ups. It should be able to upgrade your defenses. Perhaps avoid having this happen again.
She kind of lights up a little bit. Says, really?
Yeah, sure, sure. I see this one right here, and he kind of points at a place in between the like the shoulder and where your armpit is, and he's like, "Yes, this is way too loose, way too loose. It needs to be tightened up just a little bit. Still have that movement that you need, but protect you a little bit more. Sure, I can work on this.
Wow, thank you.
Of course, I need to make sure our protector can protect."
All right. Sorry for the delay. You guys managed to make it under a majority of the brush and into a more open part of the jungle, following a trail of singular footprints.
All right, quietly now. I guess we'll try and stealth follow the footprints.
They lead to this way, in this direction, but stop right as you get to right about here.
And they stop.
Yeah.
Um, Serafina, do you see anything? I do not. This is where they stop.
I look up in the treetops. Oh, um,
Serafina, make me a perception check as you're looking around.
Ooh.
All right. You notice that there's no birds in this part of the jungle. There's no sounds whatsoever,
Oh.
not even crickets.
She starts to get a little on guard when she notices this and says to Glug, maybe we should go back to the beach.
Not being as perceptive. Huh? But the footprints, they lead right here, and there's no reason why they should not continue. It just does not make any sense.
Glug!
What?
Like, Glug, do you hear anything right now?
At this point, he realizes what she's talking about. Oh, no, I don't. That's probably not a good sign, eh?
Probably not. And she's looking through she's scanning the trees with her glaive at the ready, just saying, maybe we should head back. I don't like this.
But what
It is
about
eerie.
dinner? We're going to need to eat at some point.
There are fish in the sea.
I'll tell you what. What if, hold on. Yes, yes. What if I just make us extra quiet and we trying to find some food out here?
That could work.
All right, let's try it. Pass without a trace on both of us.
Okay. So both
in
roll
that-
stealth.
That you get to add 10 to whatever you roll. Where's my stealth?
So what are you guys trying to do?
We are following the tracks and being super quiet about it because holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
Holy
So
shit, you're
35.
better than Glug. What?
So
Oh, wait.
40, that's 10, so it's like she gets 40.
No, I did put
She did the 10.
10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
that's the 10.
30 stealth.
Glug gets a 35.
30 stealth.
And shit, we are invisible. We're doing so good, Seraphina. Yeah, we are following the footprints and stealthing because the lack of animal noises makes us super nervous, so we're being super stealthy while searching for food.
Make me a perception check again. Both of you.
Oh, both of us. Okay. Dirty 20.
Glug, you feel like you're being watched.
What? But I'm being so quiet.
You
Okay.
just feel like something is out there and it's aware of you.
He kind
You
of
just feel
checks
that
his.
way.
Okay.
What do we
Okay,
smell
okay.
right now?
You smell the damp humidity from rising up from the jungle floor. You smell moss and lichen. Very rich, earthy smell in this place. Mixed with the incoming saltwater air from the sea.
I guess we keep on hunting.
All right.
Yeah, keep going.
Roll me a nature check to try and find more
Got it.
footprints. These unfortunately come to an end right there, but you don't know why.
15.
You manage to find a small set of footprints, continuing in this direction.
All right.
These are much different from the ones you were originally following.
We'll follow them wherever they lead. Where do they lead?
So they head off in this direction. Glug, I need you to make me a perception check.
Perception. 8.
All right. Seraphina, you can go ahead and make one now too. All right.
Where's Maeve when you need her?
All right. She'd literally be half of Seraphina's size.
She would be. Tiny Maeve.
Glug, as you walk past here, you are going to be hit by an very heavy force. I need you to make me an athletics save or strength save.
Strength save. You got it. Strength save. 9.
You are knocked prone as this slams right into you. Hold on.
What? Oh.
You are prone. Seraphine, you
Alright.
watch as this tiger leaps from the brush and pounces on top of Glug. This is a massive tiger.
Mm-hmm. No problem. What do I have in my arsenal? Okay,
Roll me
I'm not
initiative,
wrong.
both of you.
Got it.
Unless Seraphine, you want to do something.
Oh, I was gonna hit it.
Oh, okay.
Go for it, Seraphina. Do your thing.
Let's see, does that hit? Yes, it does. Alright, so you deal 9 damage to it. Alright, Glug, let's see, where's the initiative thing? Alright, Seraphina, you're up again.
Can I wait, is helping someone up who is knocked prone is that an action or a bonus
The
action?
tiger is currently pinning Glug to the ground. You have to get the tiger off of him.
Okay. I will hit it with my glaive again. Ugh.
The tiger definitely dodges your glaive. You nearly hit Glug.
Be careful.
Okay, and I still have a bonus action.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. I'll hit it with Eldritch Blast.
No.
Eldritch Blast. Ooh, wow, 16. Right. Alright, Glug, it's your turn. Unless, wait, is that
Alright.
it, Seraphina? Sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Glug, this tiger has you pinned.
Tiger's got me pinned. I will reach for my hand axe and swing at it with that. Ooh, 20 to hit.
All right, you deal 2.
And let me just make sure I get. Take the time. You can make 1 additional attack. Action. Okay.
Oh wait, you didn't try and like get out of it? You're just swinging with one hand, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
I was just curious, like if you were gonna try and get out from it.
Not this turn.
Okay.
This turn I'm just attacking because I think that is instinctively what he would do. So that's the first attack. Second attack, he's going to use the hand axe again. 17 to hit.
You hit it
That's
and you
5
deal
damage.
5.
And then as what is it called? Features and traits. Dread Ambusher. Dread Ambusher feature, I get 1 additional attack. Same thing, just swinging away with my hand axes. Oh, that's a 7. I guess that doesn't
No,
hit.
you don't hit it, unfortunately.
Damn, that one would have been a shit ton of damage too. Okay. So that's my actions. Bonus action. Am I essentially grappled right now? Is that kind of
Yeah,
the
you're
condition? Okay. Then that is my turn. That's it.
all right. Tiger is up. He is going to bite and claw, both of them being at advantage. So you're going to take 18 on the ground,
Oh shit.
and then ooh, you're going to take. Let's see, what's the max for his slash?
Oh fuck.
22 damage plus 13 since he crit you. And then roll me a d1. Well, I guess I'll roll
Okay,
it.
hold on. You said 22 plus 13?
Yeah.
22 damage, and then oh my god,
God
13
damn.
damage.
Getting
Oh my
mauled by a
god.
tiger.
Oh, Glug is looking rough. Okay.
Yeah.
And then would you ask a D100?
Already rolled it
Okay.
since the tiger's inflicting it.
46.
Let's see, 46.
Oh
The
boy.
target, you are dazed. You get disadvantage on all perception and investigation checks until the end of the encounter, which
Got it.
doesn't mean much right now. Yeah, you
Shit.
took a massive heaping ton of damage.
Holy fuck, I did. Mm-hmm. Sure did.
All right, reroll initiative.
Okay. Ponytail.
Is there any way for EQ to be alerted to this situation?
Is there any way? Maybe.
God damn. Full
Sorry.
grown tiger mauling a goblin.
Fucking mauled is
That is
right.
a rough visual.
Okay. I will try to break this grapple. Get out of
All right.
this tiger. God. So is that a strength save?
Yeah, strength save for athletics.
Okay. Which ones?
I'll give it to you. I
Wait,
think you'd be
you
the
rolled
defender.
that. Is that right?
Oh
Oh.
wait. That's yeah. Oh my bad. I thought the initiative was your thing. I'm brain fart. Because I was gonna give you defender
Oh
ties. No, you
dear.
have to roll your thing still.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Almost there. Oh no. Come on. Nat 20. It's just Nat 20.
Oh, okay. You managed to slither away from this thing
Okay. I
and get upright. I'd imagine.
sure do. How tall are the trees around here?
There's a bunch of ferns and trees, but ferns are like 7 feet high in some places.
Shit. Okay, bonus action. He's just gonna get some distance.
All right.
Oh, I guess. Okay, hold on. He can't go far because getting up is half his movement. So. Oh, wait, he's fucking fast. I forget. Oh, no, he's not. Just kidding. That's a different character. Y'all ever do that? Just get your characters all mixed up? Okay, so he doesn't get far. He just get. He's bleeding profusely.
Yeah.
He's having trouble breathing. He does not. He's like doubled over trying to catch his breath. Does not look good. That's his turn.
All right. The tiger is going to set his sight on Seraphina. He's going to bear down, attempting to bite Seraphina, and his fangs don't manage to pierce the armor. All right, it's Seraphina. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to hit it with my glaive.
Ooh. All right, so
Nice.
you deal 16 plus 16, 32. Roll me a d100, please.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yes,
Let's
Seraphina.
go.
Yes. Oh, what do we get?
Oh,
All
you
right,
could
with a
totally
90
smite on top of this if you wanted, Seraphina. This
Uh-huh.
would be one of those moments.
98. Until the end of the encounter, oh wait, no, wrong one. Horrific injury. Roll a d10 to determine the target's ability scores. 1 to 3 for strength, 4 to 6 for dexterity, 7 for intelligence, 8 for wisdom, 9 for charisma, and 10 for constitution. So go ahead and roll now. All right, so with the 7, the intelligence of the tiger has been reduced by 1 until healed.
Okay. Okay.
If you have any other spells, you can use them.
I think I'll go ahead and put a smite on top of that.
All right.
That was divine smite, right? That's not one of my spell slots.
So, Divine Smite is one of your spell slots, and you apply it to a hit. So, like,
okay.
any hit that lands, you can choose to say, like, okay, this is an attack I want to apply a Divine Smite to, right?
Okay. Yeah, then I'll put the divine smite on that glaive hit.
So, what level spell slot would you want to use for that?
I'll just do a first level.
Okay. So that would be 2d8, but since you crit, I don't remember how we're handling it, but essentially it doubles or it does whatever the crit thing does because you're applying it to a crit.
So it should deal what, like maximum or 20 damage instead of 10?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, because we apply the total, right?
Well, you said her smite is
So it'd
2d8,
be-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be
So
The
16.
1d10 the 1d10 was the subtracting 1 from the intelligence of the target. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I thought he was talking about the 10 that she rolled.
Got it.
So I think it'd be 16 because it's 2d8 plus 10, so it's an extra 26 damage.
Alright. This tiger is looking pretty rough in the matter of seconds. Being the king of the jungle, it is now bloodied and has deep gashes along its midsection, as Seraphina found bone with the glaive. Is that it, Seraphina?
I'm gonna hit it one more time with Booming Blade and hope if Iku didn't hear the smite that he'll hear this.
Alright, go ahead.
Holy shit.
Dude, Seraphina,
Tiger is
calm
being
down.
long by a thread. Holy hell. All right, so the tiger, like its back nearly gives out when you bring down Booming Blade on it, and a secondary gash and is formed, and this tiger is like bleeding profusely. Um, but it is not down yet.
Does Iku hear either of those?
Roll me a perception check.
You just did
Iku.
78 damage. That's fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
What do I roll for this? I'm sorry, perception?
A perception. I don't think you'll need EQ.
Paladins do.
Perception. 19.
EQ, you hear a clash of thunder from deep within the jungle, uphill.
Okay, I know what that. I assume I recognize it's like the clap of thunder from her ship.
Yeah,
No clouds in the
it's
sky.
Seraphina. No.
All right, I'm gonna take off in that direction. I hear the sounds of combat.
All right. Everybody reroll initiative.
Oh god.
Ooh. Oh, Sarah.
All right, Glug,
I'm
what are
like-
you doing?
Glug is gonna run over this way so that he is flanking. He's gonna take out his good old bow and shoot the tiger.
All right, roll your attack.
Yeah. 24. And do I get sneak attack damage?
If you're flanking, yeah.
Yeah.
Or- I mean, it should be no matter what, as long as it's done with a martial weapon.
No, it's not Oh, Marshall. Is it Marshall?
Oh, I thought bows were always martial weapons.
I had no idea. I guess so. Part of the rule. Anywho. It is Marshall. Okay, so sneak attack on top of that. An extra 2.
Oh my
Um,
god, how?
Fury of the Small.
Will it do it? Will the Fury of the
Let's-
Small?
How species. I'm so sorry. It changed. How many points is it? 3. An extra 3 damage.
Just barely. All right, so how do you kill this thing?
Okay. I look at the points where Seraphina has already slayed this beast, and I look for a point where the blood is already coming out pretty thickly, and I just widen that spot. I basically just widen one of the wounds that Seraphina has made.
All right. So you basically just like cut this tiger in half with your arrow. You shoot like the super arrow, and the tiger is hewn in half by it and is dead.
Perfect. You carry one half, I'll carry the other.
All right.
Excellent
So,
job,
as you
Seraphina.
guys try to make off with this haul, you feel like insects slowly begin to swarm you.
I don't think I have any sort of anything that repels insects.
Are they
they're getting
just
more and
swarming?
more.
Are they biting? Or just swarming?
They are starting to bite. I need you. Actually, I'll just roll it. You each take 2 damage as these bugs are intensely stinging and biting. It's like multiple types of insects, like wasps, hornets, grasshoppers, like just flying insects are swarming you right now as you try to pick these tiger pieces up.
Can I just drop my piece and help Seraphina with the other piece so we can get at
Yeah.
least half of it
Yeah.
out of here?
You
Alright.
drop your piece, Glug, and you see flies and other insects just like swarm over it and begin like consuming it.
Let's go. He grabs whatever piece we have and starts to run with Seraphina.
All right, so you guys grab a piece of the tiger and begin running back out towards the beach. And with no effort at all, you pretty much make it back.
Do we meet Iku running in on the way as we're coming out?
Let me put your new tokens. Yeah, you see Iku running up. Hold on. Let me move your tokens from there. This saves me time later. I'll bring the tiger with you too.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. There you go. All right. So, Iku, you see them running down this narrow trail with what appears to be half of a tiger. I'm gonna say they brought the head half.
Okay, the
Let-
front half.
Yes.
Just running with half of a tiger with its organs like hanging out.
Okay.
We're each carrying a front paw.
What is this thing? What have you done?
This thing is dinner. You should have
You're
seen
welcome.
Seraphina, yes.
I like look at it with its like fucking tongue hanging out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You slew this.
I'd
What
say
happened to
Seraphina
the
did
other
most
half?
of them.
And I look at Seraphina.
Still back there if you want to help.
Okay, let me like process this for a second. So y'all, how long were y'all actually gone?
I'd say they were gone 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, in that case, I guess I'd have a small camp kind of set up for us.
Ooh.
All right. What is in this camp?
So I would have done a few things while they were gone. I would have I would have used a sending spell.
Okay. For what?
I'm gonna send a message to Ash.
Okay. What is the message?
So I'm going to tell him,
Do not lose faith, my champion, for I will never abandon you. Prepare
Is this
your mind and
telepathic?
body.
yeah, sending. I can like send it like anywhere on
Can he
the same
respond
plane.
back or no?
He cannot. No.
Okay.
This is me just like sending him a message, right?
Okay.
So I tell him,
Prepare your mind and body. The trials of your knighthood approach.
that's my message, right?
All right.
Start
And then what
start
else?
doing push-ups. We're on the way.
All right.
So I send off my message, right? I'm going to, I guess, set up a little campfire area, but I can light it pretty much whenever I need to. And
And
then
then I'll just put a fire
think
here.
Glug had mentioned one other thing we needed, like a pit or something, some kind of dirt or something.
Yeah, Glug was working on a fire pit or heat pit or something.
Yeah, like a mini
Hovel or something.
forge.
A little forge.
Basically dig a hole deep in the ground so the fire doesn't like alert anyone from a distance. That's how you keep a fire from not alerting people.
Oh, I got you.
And then like mounted over the top so I can still stick things in it and like make things, just not alert people.
No
Alright.
problem.
Also-
Yeah, so I'll use Mold Earth to do that.
All right. So no big fire. Instead, you have this fire pit up on the hill.
Yeah, I'll
All right.
probably.
What else do you do?
I would probably. Let me see. Well, I guess I could do it on the hill. Alright. I think that's it. I guess I might use Mold Earth to just kind of like clear an area of like ticks or shit, you know? Make space
Yeah.
for us to sleep somewhere. Okay, so I guess when they get back, we have like a small area set up. I can pretty easily assemble stuff.
All right. Well, they come back with this tiger. Oh, that
Whoa.
wasn't supposed to. Hold on. Let me get rid of that.
Iku. With the spell sending, they can respond to you.
Oh shit! No way.
The limitation is that you can say 25 words and they can say 25 words.
No
And it has
way.
to
Alright,
be an
so.
immediate response too. They can't wait and send it the next day or an hour. It has to be
Holy-
like
Alright. So, Iku, you say what you said to Ash, and in
Mhm.
response, you're gonna hear Iku.
dot dot dot.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll send another spell. And I'll say,
I am always watching, Ash.
and just send that off.
Where are you?
I'll just leave it at that. I've done enough for that little brat. Go do
Alright.
push-ups, Ash. Yeah, so that's it. We just have an exchange. Good call out, Ray.
Alright, so Ash is aware that you're talking to him, he just doesn't know exactly what to make of it. So you guys have this tiger, and what are you gonna do now?
Gonna eat us some tiger, right?
Yeah, gonna prep it, skin it, prep it, cook it up.
Alright, roll me a nature check to prepare this thing.
Okay.
You managed to do pretty well making in mistakes. It's very gamey, darkish meat, but
That's
does
okay.
the trick.
Stuffed meat
Okay.
is
It's
okay.
kind of need.
So, as we're all sort of presumably sitting around the campfire eating our haunches of tiger, I'm gonna sort of ask the group.
Does anyone know where we are?
Glug
Shake my head.
shrugs.
Does anyone know which direction we went?
I shake my head again.
We're fucking lost.
There we go.
Glug would know the direction.
You would know the direction. Okay,
He
cool.
would know the direction because of his background. But he doesn't know where we are. He just knows which direction we came from and
You
where
guys
we
went
ended up.
further west than the island, the Goblin Fortress, so you just went further out to sea.
So we're way out to sea.
You went really far out to sea. Like Glug guns the ship towards, like, just away from the goblin, or not goblin, vampire ships that were firing at you guys.
Would you be able to show us on the world map where? Well, wait. I guess we didn't know where the fortress was, right?
No, you knew.
We did know.
You knew the general area because you eventually, you were told where it was.
Okay.
And then upon arriving at that shore, that's when you learned exactly where the fortress was. So going here, so you guys came from down here, and you went out this way, and then you went further out this way. So like you're somewhere in this direction, or somewhere here-ish.
Okay, we're like way out to sea.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Holy cow. We're on a fucking island in the middle of the ocean.
So that's where you are.
Okay. well, this is a bit of a pickle. We still have our boat. Okay. So none of us really know anything about our situation. We could try and, like, do a perimeter sweep of the island, see how big this place is, or move to the highest
Okay.
point.
Oh, I wouldn't be opposed to that. We know we're on an island. Do we know that there's land on either side of us? We know there's land, like, behind us where we came from. But do we know if there's land ahead of us?
I mean, like, if you were to leave the island and keep going, or
Yeah.
I mean, you know because of the map, because of like map you've seen that there is an island, a large like continental island that's to the west, but that's about it. Like you guys are kind of like in a channel, I would say,
A very, very
not
wide
exactly a
channel.
very big channel.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we can either find a way to go back where we came from or keep going to other land. So that we don't have to face what we just ran from. But we have to fix the boat first.
Okay.
What's wrong with the boat? It just
Well, it-
stopped working.
It won't go. Did Glug ever figure out why the boat stopped going?
Iku did sort of.
Iku did. Okay.
And what did I determine?
You looked at a gauge on the boat and it said it was like in the red, basically. But as a player, you were able to determine that it was out of fuel.
Oh, I see, okay. So maybe I would have just pointed that out to Glug, not knowing what it means. It's like,
Yeah.
this doesn't look good, you know, kind of pointing at it.
Yes, I can tell it's a bad sign, but I don't know exactly what it means. And it would be very hard to paddle this boat with the tide the way it is.
Well, since we're not going anywhere anytime soon, could you maybe take it apart, see what you can tell?
Sure. Sure, I could certainly take a look at it.
No harm in it if it's broken anyway.
Yes.
So, I'm assuming you're gonna unmold earth it and bring it up, Iku.
Yep. Yep.
Iku unmold earths the boat and brings it back up to the surface.
God damn, I forgot how huge it was.
Yeah, that thing is so big. I forgot too.
There it is.
Okay. Should we hide this, like, somewhere else? Is this an okay place for us to hide this? I'm a little concerned it might get destroyed if it's just, like, buried under the ocean. Like, beach, you know?
Can we move it? Are we able to? It's a big, heavy
You
boat.
will not be able to move this thing over land with
Got
three
it.
of you.
Okay.
Unless there's a spell I'm missing that you guys might have, but I doubt it. This thing is like weighs tons.
Okay, well, after Glug has had his fill, he will leave Iku and Seraphina by the fire and go check out the boat.
All right. What are you looking for on this exactly? You're just gonna start taking parts of it, parts of the engine
I'm-
apart, or
I'm looking for different gauges. I'm looking to see what the gauges are connected to, what they measure. Is there anything in writing about how this works anywhere on the
Alright,
boat?
roll me an engineering check.
You got it. Here we go. 21.
Alright, so you approach the engines, and you're able to make out that, like, there is writing, and some of it is in the language you understand, which is Goblin. And you can clearly make out that it says fuel on one of the tanks that's connected to this gauge. And on the gauge, it has a needle that's moved into the red.
Okay. Okay.
Is there anything? I mean, they also have, there's, the controls are got in Goblin too, so you know, like, how exactly to control this thing better now.
Is it controlled? Is it the way it's, oh my god. Steering does it have a rudder? Is that what the controls are for?
Yeah, rudder and throttle.
So it already has a rudder. Okay. All right. I feel like I've inspected this pretty well. I kind of know what we're up against. All right, it's good. Covered it back up.
While Glug is off inspecting the boat, and Serafina and Iku are sort of like sitting across from each other, like eating our meat, right? I'm going to sort of like look at her for a second and then say,
Serafina, I've noticed something off about you.
She's still eating, not looking up at him, and responds, "Is that right?"
Yes, a whiff of something familiar. There's dark magic about you somewhere. I can't get a good read on it, but I feel it every now and then. Like when you shot me in the back.
That was just to help us in battle. There is no evil in me, Iku.
Perhaps, but I felt it then and there. I recognized our own magic. There is perhaps more to you than you're letting on.
Maybe there is. And if there is, I just won't share it with you.
Duly noted.
and then we both just awkwardly sit in silence until Glug comes back.
Alright. Completely oblivious to the tension in the air. Alright, you can do your little earthy thing. Do the beach thing, make the boat disappear, Iku.
Alright. I'm gonna walk over here, raise my hands up in the air, and then slowly push down. And this whole thing is going to sink into the ground.
Alright. Oops. I have to select this whole thing. Let's cooperate.
Okay.
So, never mind. Well, actually, no. While you're doing that, roll me a perception, EQ.
Okay. So I'm standing over here.
I mean, you easily notice that several sea turtles have come out from the ocean and are making their way up the beach.
Do they look harmless?
They're not really paying any mind to you as they're moving.
We could eat
One
these.
scuttles right by you.
Are they going anywhere in particular?
You look towards the direction they're going, and they're heading straight for the pathways the animals like seem to have been using.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I'm going to sort of walk behind them as they make their way up the path. And I'm going to say,
You two, look here. These creatures are doing something.
Oh. Yes, they are headed inward. Be careful, it is dangerous in there.
You watch Iku as they disappear in thick brush up ahead.
Peculiar.
very well. Okay. So,
Did you learn anything, Glug?
Yes, I learned that it is going to need a certain type of fuel, but I don't know what type of fuel that would be. That's the bad news. I don't think we have fuel to make it go. But the good news is we do have a way to control it. So if we can find a way to propel it, the control is already there.
Propel.
it is a ship. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What you got?
Do I still have the Mordani ship blueprints? I have it in my
I don't know.
inventory.
I don't know if you do.
I don't recall if I ever gave this to anyone, but I have it written down.
Well, what is it? What's the notes on it?
The
I think
notes
that was
say-
just to sabotage the ships in Mordan. I don't know if that was like.
I want to say I made a
Building.
copy of it and I gave it to Arcanon, right? I think I gave them Mordani ship blueprints as like a token, right?
I would have to go and watch it back. I'm not sure what you
I'm
did
not
with
sure.
those.
But I
But
basically
I
have
remember
these,
where you got them.
Yeah, I've got these ancient ship blueprints from like 1,000 years ago. Can I show these to Glug and produce these? And I say,
Well, I have these. Perhaps they'll be of some use to you.
these are detailed instructions of the blueprints.
Glug, you look over these, and these are some pretty big ships that are like. It's like instructions to build a very large warship.
And within these instructions, are there ways to propel the ships?
It must
You
move
see, there's
somehow.
instruction for sails.
That leaves it up to the wind which direction we go. Okay.
Well,
Do
and
I
then
s-
getting the material for sails.
I can
Material
conjure air on the fly enough to push a person 5 feet.
Is that a just thing you can do over and over
It's a
again?
cantrip, yeah, I have gust.
Oh.
Just sit there pushing us
Okay.
around.
So as Glug is looking at these blueprints, he kind of starts to mumble. And he's like, okay, so we could either do some sort of sail, but we got to create the sail, we got to have the right wind, the right gusts coming from the right direction, or we could make a propeller, perhaps the propeller could run on wind, but then we run into the wind problem again. And he's just kind of thinking out loud through this, trying to figure out exactly how to
It
make it
occurs
work
to
on the
you,
ship.
Glug, that you guys don't have near enough the fabric required to create a sail, even if you were to use the skin off this tiger.
Looking at our campfire, I
You
say.
will need more animals, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Looking at our campfire, I say.
What about fire?
Uh,
Didn't the Mordani utilize like kind of machine ships? To some extent.
Not necessarily.
They were all sail based. Well, we've
They
got
were all
all of these
sail.
like trees around us.
Is that something you can use?
fire as a source of fuel. It is a powerful element. If we could find a way to funnel it to the propeller to make a propeller go, then again we have the steering already hooked up. Maybe we could do this. We'd have to make sure to keep our ship from burning. Is the
True.
only problem. Were you thinking like a train? Like
Yeah,
how
I
they
don't
use
know,
coal to
yeah.
propel a train?
Yeah, kinda.
You mean a
Okay.
steam engine?
Essentially.
Well, there's no instructions in there for a steam engine.
Okay. What if... What if we created propellers that we could kickstart the way that you kickstart a lawnmower, and it's on a system that just continually rotates once you've kickstarted it. That way it uses like inertia as opposed to a disposable fuel.
That would be sick. Glug invents perpetual motion.
Oh,
The other thing is, we really don't know what the size of this island is quite yet. So, like, are we able to just look up and see, like, what the highest point around here would be?
Alright, make me a perception check from where you're at. Anybody can do it.
okay, perception.
You are blind.
I guess so.
Well, Glug and Seraphina, you can make out that the jungle gets very dense and kind of comes to a crown as you look up toward, like, inward on the island. So there's definitely, like, an elevated point.
How much elevation is it?
Probably, like, I don't know, maybe like 50 feet, 50, 60 feet of elevation.
So like a big mound.
Yeah.
Less like a mountain.
It's a big mound, but it's mostly like just a very thick, like, grouping of trees.
Okay. Well, it seems like the highest point isn't even very high. He just kind of points to the mound off in the distance.
It's better than nothing.
What do you propose?
Well, if we can't leave this island just yet, we could perhaps see what we can learn about it, how big it is, so on.
Or see if there are any useful resources on the island, perhaps. Got to be careful. It's very dangerous in there. Glug still looks like shit.
Dangerous how? These things.
He gestures to the open gash across his body where the tiger mauled him.
Fair enough, fair enough. Forgot how fucked up you were.
Glug and
Yeah.
Seraphina, do you want your tokens back, or are you still wanting to be vampires?
No, we'll take a token. I'll take my token back.
All right.
I want to
Yeah, I'll
see
take mine
Glug
back too.
again. Yeah.
So, out of character, did those bugs rip the tiger in half?
No.
I,
Seraphina ripped the tiger in half.
oh, okay. Seraphina's blow was what did
Yeah.
it.
Or
Okay.
no, it was Glug. It just dramatically. I asked Glug how he did it, how he killed it, and his arrow was so powerful that it.
Fucking ripped the tiger in half.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Alright, well. Let's see, Glug. I can probably help you out with that a little bit. Do I have any potions? Yeah, I got a potion. I'll pass Glug a healing potion.
I'm assuming you
Oh.
guys, or this, you guys can take a long rest here, or is this a short rest that you already took?
We could do a short rest. We could do a long rest as well. I just know that I'm gonna have some things that I'm working on before our long rest.
Okay. Well, it's up to y'all what you want to do.
Yeah, the very last thing I'm gonna do is set up like a cave here for us to like dwell in.
Okay. Alright, so you mold earth, cavern.
Hopefully this is far enough back that the tide doesn't just come in. Fucking wash us up. Okay. I think that's it. I don't know if I have any active projects going on right now.
Glug, what's your max health?
My max health right now is 69.
Nice. Alright.
Yep,
Nice.
I know.
Alright. Seraphina, what's your max health?
It's not there anymore. But I think it was 28.
28. And that's after you leveled up to level 8?
Probably not.
Probably not.
not. I feel like you definitely have more as a paladin.
Yeah, you should have a lot more.
Well, she's really only 2 levels of paladin. And the
What are
rest
your
of that
others?
is bard.
Ah.
So I think she's
Still
like
seems low.
level 5 swords bard. Yeah, I think she's got 0 con. I
Yeah,
think
her
that's
con.
kind of
Ah.
what it was.
Yeah, I was at 30 at the beginning, but with those bug bites.
I'm trying to see. I guess it just doesn't show her sheet. What's your armor? Like 18? Or 16?
I believe it's 18.
18? Alright. Alright. So what what are you guys doing?
What are y'all doing this evening? Yeah.
I have ciphered tablets that I will be working on deciphering.
I'm gonna be making some little charms, some jewelry.
All right.
If you'll allow him to, Seraphina, Glug will take your armor and tinker with it the way he was telling you he would.
Yeah, I
Alright.
take it off and hand it to Glug.
Great. He will-
Seraphina. Oh, sorry, Glug.
I was just gonna say he will tinker with it. Sorry, go ahead.
Seraphina, I'll start with you. What jewelry are you working on?
Just different little charms for followers of Azael to use when they're praying to him if they need assistance in anything.
So, just out of stone, metal.
Different little like precious stones that she's found along the way.
All right. So you were working on that.
Out of curiosity, does Iku like respond in any kind of way to? Because I no longer basically have any light left in me, right?
No.
Azael was like
Yeah,
ducking out of that.
Aziel took it all away from you.
So given that I'm pretty much just part human and part
Eldritch being.
Eldritch being, does being in like the presence of any of Aziel's followers or anything like that, I don't know, I'm wondering, like, as she's making these charms, are they like bright to look at or something?
No, because the light doesn't affect you in the way that it would affect like actual vulnerable creatures.
Okay.
The Eldritch aren't affected like that.
Okay.
While the light is your enemy, you're not like weak to it.
I see. Okay.
But yeah, Seraphine begins making these little trinkets. She'll pull out a gemstone, polish it off, and start embedding it into a hand-carved, like fitting that she has prepared for it. She does this a few times. Glug, what are you doing with the armor?
So I'm looking it over, and wherever it is loose, I'm tightening it up, and I'm adding little buffer buffers in between the plates to add just a bit more stability and protection. And by the time I'm done with this, it will give her a +1 bonus to AC, which she gets to keep until I need that infusion for something else.
Okay, so roll me an engineering check as you're trying to fiddle with this.
Okay. Haha. No, but it's an infusion.
Oh, it's like it's an actual.
It's
Fine.
so this is flavoring for. Let me explain.
It's just spell flavoring. In that case, you don't need to
It's
make a check.
yeah, it's flavoring for enhanced defense. It's an infusion that I can put into someone's armor to give
Well,
them a
then
+1 to AC.
yeah, then
Damn.
you don't need to make a check for that. You just do
Okay,
it.
thank
But
you. That saved my ass.
all right, so that'll be done within this short rest. And Seraphina, you can go ahead and I'll add it. So you have 19 AC for the time being, which is insane.
Heck yeah.
An
Gonna
enemy
keep
with
her.
0 strength will not be able to hit you, or 0 strength mod, or 0 dex mod.
And since he
Do-
gets done so quickly with that armor, he will continue tinkering on 2 small glass orbs that are connected to each other, and that should be done by tomorrow morning.
Okay. Is that like an actual project and not a spell?
That's the thing I sent you the picture for. That is also an infusion.
Okay, so okay, all right, got
Yeah.
it. Iku, what are you working on?
So I'm gonna be doing a few different things. Before I like completely turn in for the night, I will do a ritual for the alarm spell around our camp in case anyone comes creeping, right?
All right.
I'm also going to use Find Familiar to summon Ateriagus, and using its dark vision, I'm going to study the ciphered tablets, which I spent so much time translating only to find out they were ciphered. So I'm now working through that.
All right. Roll me.
These
Actually,
confounding tablets.
because you're just gonna study. All right, never mind. All right. Is that all?
That's it. Huh?
So you guys take a long rest overnight. You don't really run into any trouble. The island is fairly quiet. You do notice though overnight that the ocean glows with a brilliant blue. There's something to take note of.
Like a bright, brilliant blue.
Little specks of like blue, but it
Oh,
together it like glows.
okay.
Especially close to where the waves are crashing on the shoreline. You also saw more sea turtles climb up the beach and disappear into the jungle at that time too.
What are these wacky turtles up to?
I don't know.
I can ask them in the morning. I don't feel up to it tonight. I'm too tired.
Well, it's the morning. You guys are rested.
Shoom. Next day. Okay. So now we're rested. We're feeling good. Feeling fresh as a daisy.
Glug approaches Iku and holds out something bronze kind of folded up in his hands for Iku.
I peer
This-
at it. Go on.
This should help you be able to see things a little more clearly. And he's essentially giving you goggles of night, but they're for flavoring. He used the same technology that's on his scope. So your goggles of night, this is what they look like.
Holy shit.
Use like thermal vision. Also, on the side of it, etched into the back, that little round thing, you see this sigil. Do you have that? Yep, there it is.
Oh shit. What is this?
And that
sigil?
is Glug's little emblem that he created.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Damn. Okay. Oh my god. This slaps. Thank you.
It is your biggest weakness, so I figured if we could get rid of it, it would help the whole team.
Yes, this will be most valuable. Thank you, Glug.
Of
I will
course.
make it up to you somehow.
Yeah, if anybody asks where you got them, tell them you got them from Glug Gurgle.
Glug gurgle.
I'm going to. I guess I fucking put the goggles on over my mask, right?
Maybe you can build them into your mask later.
Yeah, like integrate them.
Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. Very cool. Thank you. Okay.
Of course.
Wow.
All right. Iku can see in the dark now.
Thank goodness. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So if we need other infusions, I can do them, but one of you will have to temporarily give up one of these benefits. Because I can only do 2 at a time.
These are pretty solid benefits.
Heck yeah. What's that shield thing on Seraphina?
Just a marker that she has an infusion,
Nice.
just to keep
okay.
track of it.
Does the infusion ever... They don't ever go away, right? The Goggles of Night are also technically an infusion, right?
Correct. I can keep 2 of them going. But if I try to do a third one, the oldest one will go away.
Gotcha, okay.
So my
make a
plan was
note.
just these 2 benefit y'all, so we're just gonna keep them until we really need to do something else, and then we can change it up. But yeah.
Okay, very solid.
Unless Glug gets smarter. If he gets smarter and his intelligence mod goes up, then he can do more infusions.
Yeah, okay. Okay, very cool. I went ahead and just made a note in my character sheet that it's an infusion.
All right. So what's the plan?
What is the plan? I guess we have to inspect this island somehow. So I guess we either run perimeter or go to the tallest point, unless anyone else has a better idea.
I think it's a great idea to get an idea of our surroundings. What do you think, Serafina? Ideas for what to do today while we are stuck on this island?
I got nothing.
All right. You know, we should definitely explore. And I've learned some dialects growing up. I think I could speak to one of these turtles and figure out more about this island. If you think of questions, I could ask the turtles. Maybe we could get some information.
You can speak to turtles?
I can cast speak with animals.
What the
Oh.
fuck? That's hilarious. Okay.
Something. Well, it doesn't take you long to find a lone turtle climbing up. Ooh, that's a big turtle climbing up to where you guys are at. Just kind of like ignoring everything around it as it slides up the beach.
What questions do you all have? Do you have questions?
For the turtle? Where are they going?
Are you running from anything?
Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Turtle.
It like stops in its tracks and peers around from over its shell.
I'm sorry to bother you. I am new to this island. Where are you headed? Are you running away from something?
You feel a like a moment passes, but you feel a thought like pierce your mind, and it says, "There's only one safe place for my young, and it is the All-Seer." And he starts to continue to slide up the side of the hill.
Who is that?
The All-Seer protects us all.
Would that include newcomers to this island?
You are not one of us. I make no guarantees of your safety.
Oh, uh, all right. I don't know what follow up to.
It's a weird turtle.
Yeah, was not expecting that. All right, he kind of comes back to the group. All right, so, and he tells them what he learned. What exactly what the turtle said.
This All-Seer sounds interesting.
The Allseer. That sounds religious. And he turns to Seraphina. Have you ever heard of this Allseer?
Sounds familiar.
It does.
Roll me an insight, Seraphina. You. It doesn't sound familiar in anything that you've experienced before, but from a point of authority that you know that these things are answering to something they respect. And something they respect and that protects them in return. So something is protecting those turtles that they're needing to go to.
It does kind of beg the question that you had asked of like, are they running from something?
Well, to Glug, the turtle told Glug that the safest place for them to lay eggs is under the All-Seer's watch.
So there are dangers about. He just didn't get specific about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said that you aren't one of them, so there's no guarantee what the All-Seer might do if you're around it.
Well, do we know if this All-Seer is a god per se, or if it's just, I don't know, a powerful entity?
Do you know? I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I mean, you don't know, sorry.
Okay.
Well, at least we do know this trail here leads to the All-Seer.
And I sort of point down the trail.
And you know, maybe if we approach them with, you know, calmness and respect, hopefully, even though we are strangers, maybe it would be okay. Maybe I don't lead the charge on that.
Perhaps I could say something. Still, it wouldn't surprise me if the natural forces of this place rejected my kind.
Hmm.
I don't know how well the old gods in nature historically got along, but Yule didn't want a whole lot to do with me. Okay, well, do y'all want to try exploring the island, moving down this trail to investigate this all-seer thing?
Yeah,
Sure.
that sounds good.
Y'all want to move down the trail?
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. You guys are moving. You managed to see this turtle as you pop into the thick of this jungle again, and he is slowly sliding his way towards the center of the island.
I guess we just followed the turtle, right?
Follow the turtle. Yep.
But be on guard. We may not be welcome.
Roll me a perception check as you guys are following this turtle.
Natural 20.
Iku, you notice that there are no birds. Same with you, Glug. That where you would normally hear birds and insects, there are none. And as you guys are walking past the site of where you were ambushed by that tiger, you notice that is a perfected skeleton, half of a tiger. The bones have been stripped clean of flesh.
Seraphina did that.
Well, Glug did the final blow, but might have loosened it up a bit.
It's quiet here.
Sort of look up at the trees.
You look up and you don't see anything in the trees either. No birds, you don't see insects or anywhere near you. Like this is a very quiet jungle. And all you can hear is the rustling of this turtle ahead as it moves throughout the brush.
Could I cast Detect Thoughts just to sort of like probe about for anything that might be alive in the vicinity?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna do so and keep that active for a bit.
Okay. You don't hear anything. It's you
Okay,
moving.
well then I guess I'll just listen in on Glug and Seraphina.
Okay.
As we walk.
You guys don't see the turtle anymore.
We don't see the turtle anymore.
No, you guys weren't following it.
Oh wait,
Or
I thought we were following it.
oh, your token stopped following, so I assume
Oh,
you stopped
sorry.
following it.
Yeah, no, sorry. We
So never
meant to
mind.
keep up with it.
So okay, well in that case, you follow the turtle all the way down this way. As you get closer, you notice that the brush becomes incredibly thick as you're getting closer to the center of this island. Certain parts are just becoming like untraversable, and you notice bits of stone scattered about from what looks to be ruins that are just completely taken over by moss and trees.
That turtle. What happened to the turtle?
Oh, it's still there. There.
Oh, okay.
It's heading into a very dense part of the jungle.
more dense than we can follow?
You won't be able to keep up with it.
Interesting. Okay. This turtle's moving faster than we are.
Well, it's going. It can easily go underneath like all the vines and stuff, whereas you guys have to like chop your way through, and it takes time.
Interesting.
But it eventually disappears into the thick of the jungle.
Iku peers in the direction the turtle went for a moment, turns around, looks at Seraphina and Glug, and then shrugs.
You guys aren't in the center or at the highest point, but you can sort of see like there's a wall of trees kind of spanning from here to here as you're getting closer to the center, and you can see like just how thick the jungle is actually becoming. Sunlight is starting to like be restricted here.
Well, what do you think?
This is sure getting hard to follow. I'm looking for anything that would help.
Are we straight up just unable to proceed?
No, it's just you can't follow the turtle, like, reasonably tail it. Like, you're just stuck cutting through this jungle at a slow pace, or navigating and weaving through it. But it's not irreversible.
Alright. Well, we could continue as far as we remember the turtle going and just wait for another one to come along because we saw a bunch of them coming in when we first arrived here, didn't we?
Yeah, you guys saw them all go in this direction. I mean, heading in the same direction would be the next thing.
Yeah, I think
Could
more
we,
will show up.
could we just proceed in this direction, independent of the turtle, and just work our way
Yes.
through? Okay. You want to do that?
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm down.
You could just burn this jungle to the ground.
Oh god.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
So you guys squeeze into this thicket, and yeah, it's exactly what it looked like. It is very difficult to traverse. You're having to like cut your way through it. As you push past, you notice that there's like several ruins kind of scattered about as you're like pushing through, just completely overtaken by nature.
Is there any writing on the runes?
On the ruins, can make me a perception. Try and find writing.
18.
You do find some inscriptions and decorations on the sides. I will pull up an image. What one of the things I find, and it is
Oh boy.
it's a carving. It looks very familiar to one of you.
Oh.
I kind of recall seeing something like that.
Roll me an insight, Iku.
Hey.
13?
You do remember seeing this, you just don't know where. But you have definitely seen something like this. Seraphina, you know what this is. This is a symbol of the ASMR, but it's in a different form that you don't fully recognize.
I'm just studying it, a bit, just because it's familiar, but also foreign.
It's a celestial, it's definitely like a celestial, like whoever carved this, like we're aware of your celestial race when they made this because it has a very similar like look to it, like an angelic look. But you guys, Glug, you guys find nothing else on these. You just find a piece of stone with this carving covered in moss.
All right. Continue towards where we saw the turtle
All right,
go.
so you push deeper into the jungle. And it might be too laggy because it was laggy for me last night when I was like tuning this. Well, just let me know if it's hard to like move. So you find yourself in a very dense section of jungle. The air is like thick here. Uh, it's like you're just inhaling water at this point with how humid it is in this tangled thicket. Like the sweat is just clinging to your face as the warmth of the soil wafts up from below. Um, there are bugs too, a lot of bugs, and they attempt to land on you, and some of them bite and retreat as you swat at them. Now, the sounds of birds are like possibly in the thousands because they ring out like a grand choir in your presence from the canopy above. The ground itself is difficult to traverse as the soft soil is replaced by hardened vines and undergrowth, threatening to grab hold and knock you off balance. So, can you guys see all this?
Yep.
Okay.
I can see it.
Yeah, we can see some of it here.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just walls of dense undergrowth everywhere. That makes it hard to see past, like see over them. But you know for a fact now that you are in the heart of this jungle.
Okay.
Glug, you feel like you're at home.
Really?
Yes. You feel a very unmistakable connection to nature right now.
Oh. Would you okay. Awesome.
That's
Does
all.
that mean I get my advantages?
No. It just
Okay.
means that like this is something you've never felt before and you have a very profound feeling of it right now.
You know, this heat, this suffocating humidity, it's kind of nice. I don't mind it. I feel like it's opening me up. It feels comfortable. It feels right.
That's an odd thing to say, coming from you, Glug.
What? You don't feel the same? It feels amazing here. I
How
don't
do
know. I
feel?
could just settle in.
Iku, this is suffocating. Like you hate it here already.
Yes, I feel like I can barely breathe. I don't know how you tolerate this place.
every once in a while, a horsefly or another bug will like fly into your eye hole and just like get stuck and freak out and then buzz right out.
That's gross.
Are the bugs affecting Glug the same way they're affecting the others?
Yeah, the bugs.
Okay.
It's just you definitely it doesn't bother you as much as it would them.
What?
Like
It's natural.
you have a sense of belonging here.
Hmm.
Interesting.
You haven't felt this way since you were a child.
Whoa.
Uncorrupted by the war machine of the goblin peoples.
Hmm. Okay. Are we going to continue forward, Dale?
Yes, but
Okay.
I wanted to point out that I noticed that I get an Eldritch Invocation this level. And I am going to take the Far Scribe Eldritch Invocation, which is basically infinite sending.
Okay.
It's like no spell slot, no material components. I just can basically infinitely talk to pretty much anybody.
All right.
So just putting this out there as an option, I could try this. If there's anyone on this plane that we want to talk to. I have like a satellite phone now.
You are certainly able to.
That's amazing.
It's crazy. Is
Do
there...
you have my map set to where I can't see anything?
Oh, everybody should see.
No, I'm not seeing anything.
I can see some
Oh.
limited stuff.
Yeah,
Which
My
seems
screen
right.
is just black. My screen is all black.
She might need to emit light.
do you see now?
Nope.
Maybe it's
I
not
keep re-
loading for you.
I keep refreshing and exiting out of the exiting out of the window entirely, but I'm not getting anything.
I think it's a loading issue. Sure.
Do you see your token on top of the map?
All right, now I do.
Now you see everything or just your token?
Everything.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess I just had to toggle vision. All right. Yeah, so you guys are in this like dense overgrowth, close to the heart of the jungle, or heart of this island.
Okay. I guess let's carry on, eh?
Yeah, I'll let y'all lead the way.
Let us lead the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll kind of skulk in the back.
Iku, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Maybe I should not be in front.
All right. You will take 1d8 poison damage as this strikes out from underneath brush and vines.
Oh my god, a fucking snake.
It's a fucking coral snake too. Uh-oh.
Can I hit it with my own poison?
Yeah, sure. Teach it some lessons. Some
Teach
manners.
it a lesson.
It like vaporizes underneath your poison spray or
Ah,
smells like
good riddance. I hate this place.
I hate snakes.
I'm gonna step back and let Seraphina lead the way. I don't know what I was thinking, walking in front. Guess I was thinking I was about to talk to somebody.
Which way do you want to go?
I suppose
Do we
inward.
s- Yeah.
I don't know how that turtle got through here so quickly.
I do. It's like climbing under everything, right? I'm just bitching.
Yeah.
Like Yzma trudging through the woods.
Seraphina, you are going to get ambushed. Make me a athletic save. Iku, I need you to make me one as well. Athletic save or strength save, either one.
Okay. $12.
Right. Iku, you are pinned to the ground as this jumps out,
Oh my god.
knocked prone. Sarah, oh wow.
What? Oh no, that's. Oh no, I put that in wrong. Sorry, hold on.
Interesting that we don't have to put a 1. We just put /R D20.
Okay, Seraphina, you are not pushed to the ground, but this thing will jump out next to you. As these both bear down. Iku, you're prone. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody. All right. Glug, you're up. You see these two small or medium-sized jaguars kind of like leap out from the dense brush. in front of you.
Damn. He's gonna take a few steps back, get a little distance, whip out his Buster Shot rifle because he's not about to fuck around with these cats
Not
anymore.
fucking
He learned his
around.
lesson. Not
All right.
fucking around. That's right. Buster Shot. Here we go. Ah! Ah! 8.
Fuck.
Okay, he's gonna do it again. Oh my god, not one.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Class features, Artificer, Ranger, Rogue. No, it's Ranger. Yes. Okay. One additional attack. I'm just double checking to make sure I got my rules right. Yes, one additional attack. Come on. Yes, 21 to hit.
All right, which
That on the one that's on Iku because he looks like
Alright.
he's in the most trouble right now.
one? Deal 13.
21 to
Take a
hit.
chunk out of its shoulder.
That one, because it's part of my Dread Ambusher feature, it does a little bit of extra damage, which I'm rolling right now. It does an extra 3 damage.
Damage.
Fury of the Small, extra 3 damage.
Alright.
Bonus action. I will crouch down and just try and hide like amongst these ferns.
Alright.
Make it so they don't see me.
Would you have to roll stealth when taking a hide action or no?
I believe so.
Alright, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll stealth. This
See if I'm successful or not. Stealth
Alright.
23.
All right. It is this one's turn. He's going to attempt to claw at you, Seraphine. He was 11 to you. This one is going to bite and claw at advantage on Iku here. I think I did that 5 times. Whoops. Oh, wait, no, that's Seraphine's. Never mind. Alright, you're going to take 17 damage, Iku.
Oh my god. Oh my god. These things are gonna fucking murk me.
Seraphine, you're up.
All right, I'll hit the closest one to me with my glaive.
Nice, you do Bobby. 16 damage. Alrighty, it's not looking good.
Then I'll hit the same one again with booming blade.
Sheesh. Alright,
And that's it.
alright. So it is Iku. You are being mauled.
I am being mauled. I am going to attempt to push it off of me with some good old telekinesis. Get the fuck off of me. DC 16 strength save.
Yeah, I'm looking for this Jaguar's strength. Defender wins ties, so unfortunately it's not pushed.
Oh my god. Alright. In that case, can I hit it with a... Oh, what can I hit it with? I'm gonna hit it, I guess, with a...
You can use a free hand to like attack it with, so it's not like you're just completely bound.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm gonna hit it with a poison spray. Oh, damn. It's actually
Oh,
a
let's
DC
see.
16. I need to update that.
That's easy 16 con.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes half of that.
It takes nothing on a successful save.
Okay. Alright. Poison doesn't affect it,
And
so
that's my turn. I'm
Alright,
gonna
we roll
stay
initiative.
here.
Right, this one's going to attempt to claw at you, Seraphine. Ooh. It's going to deal. Man, these guys are rolling high. Deal 12 plus 7, 19. Oh god. God damn. Not even gonna bother rolling crit table. Alright, Seraphine's unconscious. Seraphina.
Oh, holy shit. This is a
Roll
dangerous
death
situation.
save.
God damn, is this
You
it?
take 12 damage.
Is
I'll
this thing
subtract.
mauling me? All...
Alright,
Is it just, You said I take 12 damage?
yeah, I already gave you the 12, don't worry.
Okay, gotcha.
Glug, it's your turn.
Oh my god. That just changed everything. Seraphina, oh my god. Okay. Okay.
It just got really lucky, to be honest. These don't have like insane strength bonus. This guy just happened to crit.
Alright. Glug is gonna zoop around here. Boop, 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 boop. As he's um as he's going, he sticks a hand into one of his pouches and pulls out this nasty, like muddy stuff and slaps it on the wound on Seraphina, and it will heal her.
For how
I
much?
gotta see what I'm rolling. Yeah, that's a great question. We're gonna go high because she's down. Ugh, not much. 2d8 plus 3. So I will go ahead. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoop. 14.
14. That's good. That's decent.
Brings her up to 14.
All right,
Um,
you're awake. As you see Glug standing over you, and a tiger on the other side also standing over you.
So
Or not
okay,
tiger,
action.
jaguar.
Sorry, marking off the spell. Okay, so action was secure. I cannot attack on the same action. So yeah, all right. Bonus action. He will dart back over here and try and hide behind this fern. Bonus action hide.
All right.
Roll stealth, right?
Yeah. Or you can keep your roll if. Oh, you rolled higher, so you might want to keep that one instead.
Okay. If that's okay with you.
All right.
That's my turn.
Seraphina, you are revived. You are prone. You can spend your movement half to get up, half of your movement to get up, and then take whatever action you like.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get up and then hit that one next to me. My
All
glaive.
right. You hit it. 13. It is looking very rough and bloodied as you are hacking away at it.
And then I'm gonna hit it with Eldritch Blast.
All right. And you kill it. It's gone.
Sweet.
All right. Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Iku, you are being mauled.
I am being mauled. I am going to try and get this thing off of me one more time. Good
Alright.
grief almighty.
All right. See what you got, Jaguar. Strength save.
Mm-hmm.
This time the Jaguar is thrown not 5 but 10 feet away. As it rolled a nat 1 on its save. And
Good
it limp noodle.
shit. Okay, I'm going to scramble to my feet. And use Sapping Sting on it.
Okay.
Which is a DC 16 Constitution save.
I will tell you now, your sapping sting doesn't manage to do anything.
Damn. Okay. Then I am going to fucking back away with the 15 feet of movement I still have.
Alright. Everybody reroll initiative. Iku, it's your turn again.
Alright. I am going to Sapping Sting it one more time.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your... Or what's the DC for it?
It's a DC 16 con save.
It fails.
Alright, then it is going to fall prone and take 2d4.
No, I'm talking about your spell failed.
Oh, god damn it. Alright. Then I guess I'll just attack it.
Alright.
Another DC 16 con save.
This will be the one, pretty sure.
Another paralyzer.
Yes, this is the one. It takes 12 damage.
Okay, great. Wait, shit. Actually, I'm too far away. I see the range is only 10 feet.
If
I
you
feel
have
like
movement,
that got buffed in 2024. Maybe I'm tripping.
well, if you have movement, you can just move up and do it.
Uh,
You
Let's-
used
let's-
No, wait, that was last turn. So
was
you should have
last
full
turn.
movement now. Yeah, you can easily just walk up and hit it.
let's see. How far away is that? Seems to be like about here-ish. I think.
So you'd have to move like right where this arrow is pointing.
16
to-
feet. And then I'll use it, and then I'll move back
Alright.
here. So move up, blast him, and then move back.
You deal 12 damage to it. Is that all?
Huzzah!
all
That's
you're
it.
All right, Seraphine, you're up. Seraphina.
Alright, I will move closer to it and hit it with my glaive.
You miss.
I'll hit it again with Booming Blade.
Ah. The blade strikes the ground with thunderous force next to the jaguar.
Yeah, I guess that's it. That's it for me.
All right. Glug. Finish it.
Yeah. Buster shot. And I should have advantage because I have an ally in melee and I'm hidden.
All right. Well, you hit it for 13.
Cool. 13.
And it is
Sneak
on its
attack
last
on top
leg.
of that.
It's really on its last leg. As your sneak attack manages to blow one of its legs off.
Oh god. Okay. Shoot again. 18
And
to
with
hit.
that, you manage to bring it down.
Pew pew pew.
And combat is over.
This place is terrible.
This place is volatile. This is as nature and primal as it gets.
Oh my god. No, I kind of like it there. It's kind of nice.
I just got fucking mauled.
Yeah, Niku looks terrible. And so does Seraphine. Both of them were fucked up by these creatures.
We should take a short
Oh my-
rest. We got our
Yeah.
asses kicked.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can do a short rest. Is it in this campaign that we got a bag of holding?
No, you got that in Hunters, I think.
Ah, damn it. Okay. No problem.
Completely forgot that we have that. It's gonna be super useful.
Yeah, it will be. Okay.
Okay.
Take a quick short rest here. I don't think no, I didn't get hit in that one.
Yeah, I guess let's just chill somewhere. I can. Let me see. I've got a spell, a warlock slot, so I'll use a warlock slot since we're about to take a short rest to make us a cave that we can rest in. Or I guess Glug's also got a spell. Well, I can get mine back, so yeah, I'll just make us a quick cave. And we don't get pounced on while we're resting.
Alright, roll your recovery dice.
Just a hovel in the ground.
Meantime. So you guys are hiding in this cave that Iku made.
Good job, y'all.
So while we're resting, is there anyone on this plane we want to talk to at all? I feel like we don't know anyone really.
On this plane.
You
Other
could
than-
antagonize someone if you wanted.
That's true. We could
We could.
antagonize.
Straight up.
Just talk a bunch of shit to people.
I mean, if you really wanted to, that's an option.
Where is this coming from?
Yeah. And it can be anyone.
Uh I think Glug might want to let Bogrock know that we'll become informed soon, because that's the plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
To come, yeah. Because we let Ash know. I think he'd want to let Bogrock know, but I think that's the only person.
Okay,
I
then
know.
yeah, I'll reach out to Bogrock and let him know.
Alright, so
Tell him to prepare. Like I told Ash.
Iku, you relay the message to Bogrock. Bogrock says, Iku? Is that you?
Yes, it's me.
What is this? What on earth are you doing? Why are we in prison? Where are you?
This is all appearing like on the page of my fucking book for you to see as well, Glug. So when I'm using this, their responses appear on the page rather than in my mind.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's like, why aren't you in prison with us, basically?
I sort of look at Glug. What do you want me to... What should we tell him?
Got lucky, I guess. He kind of shrugs.
We just...
Glad you
we'll-
managed to
we tell
escape.
him something vague, yeah.
Well, that's kind of the truth. Like, they kind of did get lucky that they wanted you, and I was the one with you.
Yeah, fate's in our corner.
Yeah.
Bogrock is going to continue and say, they took Ash.
Where?
I don't know.
We could just ask Ash.
They separated us at whenever we were taken into custody.
Hmm. Anything else you want to tell him, Glug?
Not at the moment, I don't think.
Is he still at the prison?
Bogrock is still at the prison, yes.
Okay.
Do we know where that is?
Bogrock has no idea. It's
Okay.
all he knows that it's a very work-heavy prison, and he works in a quarry all day.
Okay.
Okay. That's some good clues to go on.
It's also a giant prison too.
Huge.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is there anyone we have met that Seraphina would want to talk to?
Nope. No, she doesn't really know anyone in this time period.
Oh, you know what? We should antagonize Commander Rom. Tell him we're fucking coming
Let's
for
prank
him.
call Commander Refrigerator's running.
Who's that again?
He's the guy that we gave Zagrock's... God damn it, what was his name? The
Zogrush.
rebel Zogrush. We gave his head to the commander of the vampires, and he was like, well, thanks. Here's a whole, like, fucking squad of people to murder you. And I was like, hey, you fool, you made a bad fucking mistake.
Yeah, let's fuck with them.
Okay.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yep. So
Alright.
we'll just fucking send him a message and be like,
Are you comfortable, Commander Rom? Never forget, I've sworn to come after you. Your blood is mine. It's only a matter of time.
Try as you may, little warlock. But you're way in over your head.
this fucking guy talking shit. Alright. Anything else you want to say? Anybody else we want to antagonize?
I don't think so. Can't think of anybody else that.
I love this thing. We just-
Isaiah.
yeah, we just reach out to Isaiah. Be like, hey, you asshole. Don't think I've forgotten about you. Let's see. I don't think there's anyone else we met for the time being.
Yeah, I think I'm.
I guess we just keep going. We've had our phone call.
Yeah.
So you guys should be fully healed if you used your dice.
Mostly
I don't know Seraphine's real HP, so I mean I don't know if she used her dice either, but
Do you remember which dice to roll for short rest, regaining hit points?
No.
It's the dice you have per levels of classes. So for paladin, you're 2 levels paladin. So what is that? A D10? Anybody know paladin?
I don't-
I think Paladin's D10. If not D12. Let's see.
Here. We can figure this out. Let's see.
Yeah, it's D10.
D10. So then you have 2d10 and how many levels of bard are you?
Like, what was it? Uh, I think I was 3rd level bard. I think so.
Okay.
No, you're like at least. I think you're like. Let's see. You're 2 levels, so you're a 6th level bard as of this level.
Because we're at level 8 right now.
Yeah.
So whatever.
She's 2
yeah.
paladin, and the rest bard.
And bards, are they 1d6 or 1d8?
They
I want to say it's
are.
1d6.
Ooh, let's see. That might explain her health.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh no, it's 1d8.
1d8. Okay. So you have 6d8 that you can roll to regain health back, and 2d10 that you can roll to regain health back. You don't have to roll all of them, just whatever you think you'll need.
You also get extra attack this level, which is a really big deal for you.
Fuck yeah.
So what's her max HP? Like her real max HP. So I can put it on her character sheet.
I am not certain off the top of my head.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'll just keep it at 31 or whatever I think it might be. But
Yeah, I mean, that
sounds like a reasonable.
sounds right. It really wasn't too high.
I know it wasn't too high, but like 28 seems really low for a level 8 character.
So let's just think this through. She has 2 levels of Paladin. I believe she started Paladin and went Bard. So that would mean
Okay.
she has 12, then rolled another d12. And then after that, she rolled a 3, or I'm sorry, a d8 at this point 6 times, of which she can take no lower than 5.
So that's at minimum 30 HP on top of whatever she rolled for her 2 paladin rolls. So she should be well above 31.
So that would be a 12 plus no lower than a 7.
Yeah, so
So it'd
at
be 19.
minimum it'd be 44 health with the 2 sevens plus the 30.
So it'd be,
So
it'd be 12 plus 7 because she started. First level, you get
oh,
the
that's
max
what
amount.
start with. Oh, okay. All right. So it'd be at minimum 49. So that's her new max HP going forward, unless she wants to try and roll that higher.
No, that sounds good. And for the short rest, I'll do 3 1d8. So
It's a really big jump in health, so that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, it just didn't make sense. She's like an armor-plated, like fucking. It's like what's that Game of Thrones character? That's like the lady that's like
Brienne of Tarth.
yeah, kills
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah, like that's what I imagine Seraphina kind of is, and having 28 HP as a level
You're
8
like, wait, what?
character. Yeah, like she shouldn't be
Wait, what?
getting one shot by creatures like medium-sized creatures. It just doesn't make sense. And she also has 19 armor too. I mean, I know these creatures got lucky, but it's like
The other thing is she can add I think at this point it's like a d8 to her AC until the start of her next turn, which gives her a shitload of AC. So she can potentially add up to
Damn.
like 8 more AC to herself.
see, now we have a tank. Now we have
Yeah, yep.
now we have the main tank.
I love playing tanks.
All right, that problem is pretty much solved. And what hit dice did you use? You healed 9 health from the
it was
14s.
3d8.
So
3 1d8s, yeah.
let's see. It's 32. All right. Perfect. All right. Does anybody else need to heal up or do anything?
No, I think we're good.
All right. So you notice that it's kind of turning like closer to night. Like, well, not closer to night. It's like afternoon, but I'd say it's like 6 or 5 in the afternoon. As you guys make your way towards the heart of this jungle.
Ooh, all right.
Okay. We trudge onward.
By the end of our short rest, how disintegrated and eaten are the
Good question.
gat?
You guys
Yeah.
noticed that flies and bugs had accumulated on these 2 corpses, and within a matter of like hours in your short rest, they are nothing but bones and like dangling flesh. These have been ultimately recycled back with just the bare skeletons remaining.
I would like to take some of the bones from these skeletons.
All right, you take 2 jaguar bones each.
Great. 4 bones. I'm happy.
These things were decayed and were consumed at an unnatural rate, by the way. It definitely would take longer than a couple of hours for a body to decompose, especially one that large.
Yeah.
The quicker we're out of here, the better.
Agreed. These. Yeah. This is so weird. This is so conflicting. Okay, yeah. Want to proceed?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You see a narrow trail that kind of goes steeply uphill, Glug, as you make your way through between these two large thickets.
I don't like this area. It feels like it could be a trap. Serafina, would you mind leading the way? Oh, right.
Serafina, as you come up here, you are going to be met with a huge like swarm of insects, like not attacking you, but just in this vicinity. It is an unnerving amount of like insects. These like it's just a chorus of fucking insects in your ears.
Do I smell anything?
No, it's just a lot of bugs.
Okay.
They're getting all over your armor. Like you can hear them like pelting your armor as they like run into you because there's so many.
Ew.
It's like June bugs hitting your windows at night in the summer.
Yeah. Glug, you are met with a swarm of insects as you make your way through this jungle.
But I apparently like this. It feels very homey.
Iku's just like swatting at him like frantically as he's following through.
Yeah, am I able to use like gust or prestidigitation to keep them at bay?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep them at bay with a
All right.
constant stream of refreshing air blowing right into my face.
Meanwhile, Glug is happily letting these bugs crawl anywhere on his body.
Have you seen Dave Chappelle? The show? Oh, damn. There's like a Fear Factor where it's like he plays like a homeless character, and you know how they like lay in bugs and stuff on the actual Fear Factor?
Uh-huh.
Well, like he's just like has like a newspaper and he's just like sleeping peacefully in like a bed of roaches.
Oh boy. Oh god.
Iku.
Oh
That's
god.
perfect. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
No
Oh,
way.
Fuck this jungle, dude. Son of a bitch. 15?
What did I say?
God damn it.
Hold on. I gotta check my notes to see what I set the save at. Okay, you pass. The snake. You dodge the snake's like.
Yeah, fuck
bite.
this snake. I'm gonna fucking hit it with poison.
It disintegrates basically, melts away as you spray it down with your acid.
Feed the bugs.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
They all walk past it, and you're the you walk like out of the way, like wide, and you step on it. That's hilarious.
Oh
It seriously feels like Grog and Yzma walking through the fort. Or not Grog.
Kronk.
Kronk.
Kronk, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Almost to the heart of this blasted jungle.
Seraphina, God. As you are walking up, you see this scampering into the brush.
Kill it. No one survives. Is it running from her?
It saw Seraphina and darted into the brush this way.
Oh, that's the right move.
Yeah.
I'm going to very carefully walk behind Seraphina.
Seraphina, make me a con saving throw. Glug, make me a con saving throw.
That button's broken. Hold on, I will make it manually. Gotta fix that button. Con save. What was that? Ooh.
Alright, Seraphine, you will take 6 poison damage, and Glug, you pass yours.
Was it these snakes?
Yep.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Speak with animals.
Alright,
Real
what are you
quick.
gonna say to it?
I say, what are you doing? Why do you guys keep attacking us? We were just trying to walk through. What are you doing? Stop it.
Don't tread on me.
I'm so sorry. I did not see you. I will keep an eye out. You don't need to bite us. Will you tell your friends not to bite us?
He like hisses at the other snake, and they both leave towards the heart of the jungle.
Spread the word.
Thank you.
All right.
These little fuckers.
Yeah.
What did they
Hopefully that
say?
helps.
What did you do?
Yeah, y'all basically just heard parcel tongue. Oh, I just told them we didn't mean to step on them, and I asked them not to bite us. And I said, tell your friends not to bite us, because we mean them no harm. And they said, okay.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check, all of you.
Oof. Glug is looking down, looking for snakes. He's not looking at anything else.
None of y'all notice it. Alright.
Okay. Oh, God.
Sure hope nothing bad happens to us. Don't tread on me. Nice history reference. I don't know if that was intentional.
What?
The don't tread on me snake.
Oh yeah, it was it was that flag or whatever.
Mhm.
I didn't know what else to say, really.
What do snakes say?
What do snakes say when you step on them?
You know, I'm starting to get the feeling we went in a great big circle.
Iku, it has popped into your mind that you have gone in a great big circle.
God damn
What?
it. What the fuck? I fucking hate this place. Oh my god, I fucking hate this place.
You're right
Huh.
back where you guys were when you first walked into here.
All right. I think we need to. Well, shoot, what should we do?
Oh my god.
Go the other way?
There was another
Turn-
way, wasn't there?
Turn right where we turned left before?
Oh.
Roll me an insight, Seraphina. When you were down after when you went up that steep hill, there was a small oasis or small like spring that was off to your right that you went past. You never went that direction.
Let's go there now.
All right. We head that direction. I don't remember what direction that is, but one of our characters would.
Alright. I'll truck after Seraphina.
This is where we camped, right?
Yes. As we like walk
then-
past the hole, right? Iku just shakes his head.
Oh my god. So was that path before or after this?
After this, you climb
was
up a
after
steep hill,
this.
and you did notice that there was a spring on the right side.
Oh. I see. We walked right
God
past
damn
it.
it.
So
Oh my
passing
God.
by the spring, you see that it's like very crystal clear water, and it's somewhat bubbling.
Bubbling.
Seraphina, as you walk closer or further away, further away from the spring, the bugs are going to get a little bit more intense.
God, that fucking fly ambiance.
You notice that the ground in front of you is now thickened with hardened vines, as the grass and foliage seem to just disappear. You see more bubbling springs in front of you, and you are going to notice several turtles are digging holes nearby.
I'll be right back, y'all.
All right.
Just one minute.
Seraphine, you also notice two large jungle cats are both one swimming and the other one is drinking from one of these springs. They are paying no mind to you. I'm waiting to give context until Glug gets or Ray gets back. But the insect swarm is like at its most intense here. I'll wait for Hunter to.
We're good to go.
start the-
We're good to
Okay.
go.
So, Glug, Iku, and Seraphina, you guys enter this very lush part of the jungle. It's a welcome break from the saltwater tides just over the ridge that you came from. In the center of this rests a tall mountain of overgrown vines and trees. This is a not doesn't seem like a very natural outcropping, as it's extremely tall at its base. Um, it's just a lot of like a very dense cluster of trees in the middle of this. But you also notice all the wildlife that was once hostile to you is peacefully not like minding its own business, and not only that, but they're not at odds with each other either. This is a very delicate ecosystem uh, as these things coalesce around the bubbling springs within this grove.
Are any of them drinking from the water?
Yes, you see a large tiger like the one you fought earlier. Same with this jaguar, both drinking. You see various birds come down from the tall canopies to snag a drink and then fly back up. You see sea turtles using the water to create their nest to lay eggs before returning back to the ocean. It seems that predators and prey get along in this part of the jungle.
Um, Blood will go up to one of these turtles and ask, who's in charge of this place?
The Allseer.
And where are they?
He cocks his head over to this mass of trees.
Thank
Roll
you.
me a perception or an insight when you take a look at these trees.
Sure. Perception.
Wow,
Ooh,
okay.
nat 20 for
Gonna get right
23.
down to it. All right.
Heck yeah.
So you walk up to it, and it's like a wall of trees as opposed to just one large one. But you peek through, kind of stick your head through a gap. You are greeted by this. A large, overgrown spire sits in the middle of this dense cropping of trees. And you can tell it's metallic and mechanical in nature.
Oh. Uh,
And
I
let me- something.
kind of go back to the other two and I point in this direction and I tell them what I saw.
Okay. This giant metal mechanical tower in the center of the forest.
Yeah.
Right. This would probably be a really good point for us to pick up from.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you guys discovered this large spire in the middle of this jungle. It's a long mechanical structure, and all the animals that Glug has talked to throughout referred to this as the All-Seer. So that whatever this is, they answer to it, protects them.
Here we go. Oh boy.
All right, well that's a session, and I'll have this. This'll next Tuesday. There'll be another one.
Awesome.
Good stuff, dude. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All
That was
right,
great,
I'll go
man.
ahead and stop it right here.